So I'll just set the ID attribute here to promo, and now it will match that selector. So ID selectors start with the pound sign, and that means they're targeting something that has an ID attribute that matches the selector here. I better put some content inside this div element. Daily promo. Okay, I'll go ahead and save it. Control S, Alt Tab back over to the browser, and I'll hit refresh. And there's our green daily promo right there. Okay, now I want to point out just something that we discussed in the HTML unit. Now the difference between class attributes and ID attributes. An ID should be unique. So this div right here that has an ID of promo, there should be no other element on the page that has the ID set to promo. So IDs are the values of these ID attributes should be unique. But unlike a class attribute, I could have a lot of elements on this page that have a class equal to warning. So if you need to, and that'll come into play more as the course progresses, but with the class attribute you can reuse these across different elements and they'll all get that class applied to them. But an ID attribute is meant to be unique. So what we're doing here with this rule set, when you use an ID selector, is you're really only targeting one single element on the page, and it's the one that matches the ID.